What a powerful film. I was sitting there pretty much paralyzed for a couple minutes just trying to digest it.
Yes, I had the same reaction. When the film ended, I was like, huh, that's so funny, I haven't cried. Then I took a breath and I just went, and it just started sobbing, and I didn't stop for 2 days. I mean, it's so, you're right, powerful is an amazing word to describe it. I completely agree with you.
I've never experienced anything quite like it. And yeah, so now you've worked with Nolan a couple times now. When you sign on for a Christopher Nolan film, what kind of adventure do you know you're in for?
You don't. You don't, because Chris's imagination and ability to make those ideas reality so far surpasses what I can do, that you just go, okay, great. I mean, sort of makes sense to me. I'm sure I'll understand it better when we get there. And but you just know that wherever you're going, you can trust the person who's in charge, and that's a great feeling.
Absolutely. So I love so many beautiful moments in this film, and I love when you were talking about love, how it transcends, you know, time and space and all of that. How does that relate to your character and kind of the film as a whole as well?
Well, I think that we've become very comfortable with the idea of categorizing things, and we have become very rigid in our definitions about what things are and therefore what they cannot be. So when we talk about science, we are not talking about religion, and when we're talking about religion, we're not talking about science. And my character sees the Venn diagram where those two not only inform each other, but is incredibly necessary to each other. So she believes in the scientific and the spiritual, and I didn't see that at first about her, even though it's in the screenplay, but I didn't understand that that was kind of her own personal mission, was I'm going to figure out how to unite these things. And so once that part of her opened up for me, the rest of the character swiftly followed.
She's got to be a hard one to pin down because there's just so many layers to her. And yeah. I constantly was, how did you locate her? Because she's on the page, but you also made her living and breathing.
You know, once I really got very specific with what her life had been, she opened up for me. You know, I remember going to Chris one day and saying, hey, Mother. He went, oh, yeah, she's not in there, is she? I said, no. And so I said, can I tell you what I've come up with? And he said, yes, and I basically relayed the backstory to him, and he goes, great, that'll work. So once I understood where she came from, that it was a sort of self-imposed loneliness that she had, that seemed really interesting to me, because I thought, all right, here's this girl who made certain choices for the right reasons, but the consequence has been that she's not fully explored who she is. She's kind of a good girl in that sense, you know? And yes, she's got an edge to her, but she kind of does a lot of things for the right reasons, for the greater good, you know, that's her thought. And that she gets challenged during the movie, and she realizes she's not just doing what's expected of you, being the good girl, is not enough. You have to be a human being. You have to be a whole person. And you get to, and she becomes, well, she becomes that, I'm just going to say it. And so that was the journey that she took me on, I guess.
None of Christopher Nolan's films fit within a box. How would you describe this film to someone who has no idea what they're in for?
Kick-ass, man.
Amen.
Amazing. I would say that. No, it's a yes. No, yes, no. It's a sci-fi film that's also a really high-stakes family drama.
Oh man, well you were fantastic in it, and I cannot wait to have it on our screens.
Thank you very much.
Hey everyone, if you liked this video, click that thumbs up button and make sure to subscribe to our AMC Movie News YouTube channel. It's free and helps you stay up to date with all the latest movie news, as well as our daily AMC movie talk show. Also, make sure that you follow us on Facebook and Twitter to stay up to date with all of our special promotions, contests, and prize giveaways.